on the outside at the hands of teen heartthrob Chaz, who we see week after week get better and better. Every time he climbs into this squared circle, Chaz is more confident. He shows us more wrestling ability, more prowess. He has a great knowledge of wrestling, and as young as he is, he has a great career in front of him.
Look at Porteau going in after Chaz. See him right back in those turnbuckles, but Chaz out of the way. Yeah. Woo,
big arm drag out of the corner, and Chaz has Porteau on his back.
Right now, Alex Porteau he'll be singing "I Beg of You." You know, that was another one of my hit songs, dog.
Yeah, I guess you're going to tell me when that one came out.
That was in 1958, February, baby.
Yeah. Chaz continues to hold that arm bar on Porteau. You know, the light heavyweight competition here in the GWF is probably some of the best around. We have folks like Mike Dahl vying for that belt. Manuel Villalobos, Calvin Knapp, who just graduated from the Global Wrestling Federation School, who is one of the folks out at Hard Bodies Gym in Terrell, Texas. We've got to take a break. While Chaz tries to get out of this headlock, the top wrist lock, we'll be right back after this.
You want a new car
and college tuition, and you don't.
We're back from the world-famous Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas. Porteau continues to move between a top wrist lock and a side headlock on Chaz. Chaz will try to power out back into the top wrist lock, and then Porteau will do something like grab the hair and jerk him back into that side headlock. Chaz, there he goes into that top wrist lock, trying to power out, but watch Porteau. Oh, this time Chaz looked like he might have had a handful of hair.
Look at Chaz going up and over Porteau. Oh, coming right off.
Did you see that timing? Do you see what I'm talking about? Now, in weeks past, Chaz might have gone on full force, but he took a little half-step delay and was able to put full power behind. Oh, look at Porteau. He was reaching into his trunks for something.
Typical thing from Alex Porteau.
Porteau now put whatever it was that he had, or maybe he was just adjusting himself. Oh, no, he wasn't either. I think he's got something in that hand. Look at him, the way he hides it from the referee. Backs off away from the referee, always keeping his front to the referee and keeping that hand behind him or standing sideways there. Chaz now telling the referee that he thinks he's got something in his hand. Porteau says no, but look at Porteau, gets the referee to turn around and slips it back in again. And Porteau now says, okay, referee, go ahead, check me. Look, I'm clean, man, yeah.
That ring psychology in there Porteau is using. You know, it's getting Chaz real frustrated. He's trying to get him real eager to go in there after Porteau.
Well, it certainly turns the tide of the match where it was all going Chaz's way before. Now Chaz is frustrated. See, a lot of wrestling, and people don't understand this sometimes. A lot of it is psychological. It's not all physical. It's psychological. If you can psych your man out that way, and Chaz, frustrated now. The fans extremely frustrated, too. And Porteau, now, oh, look at that. He slipped whatever he had in his mouth. Now he'll let the referee check him. Oh, sure, check my knee pads.
You know one thing about it, Darrell King, is this leaves referee John Keaton thinking Chaz is absolutely crazy and doesn't know what he's talking about when he goes in there and he tries to find whatever it is that Porteau has, and he comes up with absolutely nothing, zero.
Collar and elbow tie, and Porteau into that twisting wrist lock. Chaz reverses it, and really cranks down now on Porteau.
Look at Porteau come right back up, reversing out of it, baby. Chaz back in there with a headlock on him. Chaz going right back to that headlock, trying to stay on it with Porteau.
What you're watching right here is a couple of champions in action. Of course, the light heavyweight champion, Alex Porteau, in the purple trunks. Chaz in the tank top and the blue striped trunks. Cranking down on that headlock on the light heavyweight champion of the GWF, Alex Porteau.
You notice how Chaz is in there trying to keep him out center of the ring, but look at Porteau. He keeps going after that hair. Now he powers Chaz back over. Porteau thinks he's going to leave, but Chaz saying no way. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Chaz says, sure, referee John Keaton, I'll drop him right here. He dropped him all right, baby.
He sure did. And Porteau went face down. Now calling for a timeout, calling the referee in. I couldn't quite catch what Porteau was asking the referee, but it was something. All it was a ring maneuver to try to gain a little bit more time. A little bit more timeout time, recuperation time.
Porteau, you know, becoming a real master of this ring psychology game you've been talking about in here.
He sure is.
Using it very effectively against Chaz.
That's where Chaz, his age, not to take anything away from his ability at all, but his age, keeps him back. He's not quite as psyched up, and as ring smart about the psychological end.
And
Alex Porteau.
Experience.
Yes, that's right. Experience is a great teacher, and if Chaz reviews these tapes like I know he does, he's going to see this, and next week he won't be so likely or so apt to fall for it.
Exactly. Just our case where Chaz has got to go back, do his homework, watch the moves that his opponents make against him in there. He has to get to know them in and out, The
thing about Porteau is the fact that Gary Hart and Sebastian are after him. As a matter of fact, he defended his light heavyweight championship right here at the Sportatorium last week. And if it hadn't been for Gary Hart grabbing the leg of his opponent right now, Alex Porteau might not be the champion. The champion might very well be Terry Sims.
Exactly. Gary Hart in there, he's sticking his nose in the business where it doesn't even belong, Always in there in a hurry.
Oh, Chaz with a big hand in there, finally got Porteau to break that hold. Chaz may have used a fist on that one. Oh, man. Whoa. What a clothesline, or a fist one. That one flew in there so fast. We've got to take a break, wrestling fans. We'll be right back for more wrestling action from the world-famous Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas. On Chaz, and Chaz, once again, you could see telling the referee, no, I'm not going to give up.
Doyle, when you're in there working on that muscle like that, it's taking a lot of energy out of you. It's wearing you down. He's keeping Chaz down on the mat. He's got it locked in. Porteau using that upper advantage, upper leverage, standing over the top of him like that. But the fans here at the Sportatorium getting right in behind Chaz right now, brother.
Elvis, how is it that you know so much? I didn't know that you were a professional wrestling fan.
It's a natural talent, I call it a God-given gift, whatever you want to call it. But look at Chaz go, brother.
Fans solidly behind Team Heartthrob Chaz. You should see the girls. They line up outside this building like they used to line up for you, Elvis, to meet Chaz and just catch even a glimpse of him.
He used to. I saw a lot of them lining up down the alley.
Excuse me. That's right. That's right.
One of my famous scarves here, brother.
They do. Yeah, that's right. You're going to give that away tonight, aren't you?
Yeah,
Alex
look at Chaz go.
Here's Chaz. Looks like he may try to slingshot himself over the top. Oh, look at that. Leaping off the top rope with a clothesline for Porteau. Hooks the leg. There's one and a 2 count. But that's all he could get. That's another one of those new moves that Chaz has got that he's putting on him. The schoolboy pin right there. Tried to get him up. Only got a 2 count on him. Porteau certainly defending that championship to the best of his ability. And Chaz going in on Porteau.
Chaz without momentum going, Doyle. He's staring right on top of Porteau, whipping him across the ring. Look at that knee.
Porteau got that knee in there, now makes the cover, and look at him. He's got it. There's 1, there's 2, but Porteau's using the ropes in a 3 count. Referee didn't see it. Here's the official decision.
Hey, look at this. Look at this.
Wait, there seems to be some controversy.
John Keaton threw his hand right back
1,
down.
2, and not quite enough for 3 on Porteau. We've already rung the bell. The bell has been rung. The referee's still counting. A 2 count again on Porteau. And Chaz and Porteau going to it, hammer and tongs over the top rope. Referee calls for the bell again. Yeah, what's your decision, John?
I see it right there.
He's going to let Porteau keep the belt. Here's the decision.